What's down? What's good, family? What's good? What's good? You hear me? What's good? What's good? What's good? How everybody doing? You hear me? What's good? What's good? You hear me? What's good? How we living? How we living? How we living? How we living? How everybody doing? How everybody doing? What's good? You hear me? What's good, family? How everybody doing? What we doing? You hear me? We trapping or we trapping? Man, can't wait to tap in with y'all tonight, you hear me? Been moving around, you hear me? Been moving around, Ali. You already know though, it ain't too far, you hear me? We been moving around, family, for sure. Let me tell you, I was crazy. So I'm in the process, I just got the crib, and I'm moving into the new crib, and I got all my footprints, my footnotes in the new crib, you hear me? And I realized I left the damn book at the crib. So look what I had to do. I had to hurry up earlier at about 3 o'clock. I had to go I ordered the book digitally, right? I had to order the book digitally and reread it, which is cool, you know what I mean? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all like this shirt? So I just be sampling stuff. So this one say, "In the trap we trust." It don't got the whole certified Wall Street trapper. It just got in the trap we trust on it. And then they got certified Wall Street trapper at the bottom, you hear me? I just be trying stuff, you hear me? Coming up with stuff to wear, you hear me? It's mine, you hear me? Drinking on some hibiscus tea. This is really good. No sugar, you hear me? So I'm about to do 30 days, man. No sugar, no bread, no rice, no nothing like that, you hear me? Get my body back going. Kind of been eating inadequately lately. So definitely about to get back on it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, how everybody doing? Listen, we here. We tapped in. We in the building. It's a fact. It's mine. You hear me? We just do what we want to do. We just come up with stuff and we throw it on the shirt and we rock it. You hear me? And then that's what we do. You feel me? This is the shirt I want to blacken. This one ain't even on the market yet. You hear me? Yeah. Biscuits is really good. So I've been, just I drunk it all. You hear me? But so let's see how everybody doing. I want to let a few people get in before we really just start tapping in. I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much for just being patient with me in a lot of situations, especially with, if y'all noticed, I haven't really even been posting on the gram. I really haven't been in my stories like talking about it. Just been having a few things going on. That's kind of been dealing with me emotionally. Just some family issues and stuff. Nothing real major, but as being a leader, that's what happens when you be the leader of your family. You know what I'm saying? When you take control of the family, like a lot of decisions, gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not built for that, but you know what I'm saying? I am. So, and being a leader, sometimes you gotta step back from some places to give your energy to other places. So I wasn't really trying to neglect you all at all. But I definitely had to just tend to some things that was really, really important to my mental health. You know what I'm saying? So I had to definitely tap into that. Also, I just been in the process of moving in a crib. extremely, extremely grateful for that. And that's been overwhelming for me. Not in the not in El Danel, a King Allah. Your name is so special, family. When I saw your name, when I was sending the shirts out, I smiled when I saw your name. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. But just moving in my new crib, and moving in the new crib, that was a lot for me because I was so focused on moving to Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Now I'm gonna drink some water. I was so focused on moving to Atlanta, like that was just my Alhamdulillah, King, Alhamdulillah. I was just so focused on moving to Atlanta because that's kind of where the birth of Wall Street Trapper. That's where I gained clarity on my mission. And so in case some of y'all don't know, so I have an attempt murder on robbery on my jacket, which is what I went to prison for. And Atlanta just was giving me a really, really hard time to get the apartment that I wanted, to get the high rise that I wanted, because I like to be high in the air. I like views, but I love living in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love living in the city. So I'm just a city dude, man. And it just wasn't happening. And I went through all of my connects. Like, I really ran through all my connects, and it wasn't happening. And me and my big bro Pocky was talking one day, and he was like, one of the things that I love about you, Trap, is that you are obedient to God. Like, you can sit down. And I was like, yeah, man. I said, it must not be meant for me to move to Atlanta right now. I said, God must got something else in store for me. He was like, yeah, man, so just sit back and, listen to him. And immediately, so when I came home, I was, I'm from New Orleans, and they had an apartment, literally, I'm looking at all of the apartments in the city, and I'm like, man, I don't really want to live here. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I found this apartment. It's identical to the apartment I wanted in Atlanta, and literally got approved in 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? All the views I wanted, floor-to-ceiling windows like I wanted because I like visuals. Actually, it was a couple thousand cheaper than the one I wanted in Atlanta. And I was just like, damn, God. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what happens is, and, we're going to get into the book, you know what I'm saying, for sure. But, sometimes I just like to talk to y'all, something I would never talk about on Instagram and stuff like that. But I remember, damn, it's crazy because I'm seeing y'all names, Avery Holloman. I remember your name when I shipped your shirt out. Like, I'm seeing some of the names, and I've looked at them so many times and sending them shirts out. I see you, Queen. So I remember, literally got the apartment in 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, my people filled out for it. The next morning, they was like, yo, we got the apartment. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Literally. And I was like, damn, like, it's crazy. And so I actually told myself, I'm like, damn, God must got something for me to do here. You know what I'm saying? Something at the crib. So, that's what it was. Now, I'll still be coming back and forth to Atlanta, but I just felt like he didn't want me there right now. So, it was cool. And, like, my people were like, yo, when you coming, man? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, nah, I ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a firm believer in letting God lead me. You know what I'm saying? So, on this journey. So, it's just an encouraging word I want to tell some of y'all. Sometimes when you're on your journey and when you feel like, of course, y'all know I love New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love New Orleans. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no place like my home, man. But I just want y'all to know that sometimes I want y'all to be aware of this too. Like, sometimes in life when you are striving to get something, and in your mind, you want to do something, right? But I'm going to tell you something. What you have planned and what God have planned are two completely different things. You know what I'm saying? It's two completely different things, always. Because we see things from a certain point of view, and God sees things from another point of view that we can never. Facts, I lived in the A for 3 years, man. But all my people still in the A, so I still be out there all the time. It's my second home. But it's just when God got something planned for you, he have another mission for you, and he has something in store for you, you have to be willing to step back and say, it's not about what I want. It's about what he wants, or what God wants, what that superior being wants, what that higher power wants for us. And what happens is some people keep trying, even though God's saying no. So the thing is, what happens when God says no and we keep saying yeah? You know what I'm saying? And at that point, what happens is God will step back and say, okay, well, you want to do it your way, then you do it your way then. And then when you come back to me, I'll handle it my way. And then what happens is when we do it our way, we run across so much stuff, so many burdens, so many obstacles, so many hurdles. We run across so many things that's unnecessary than letting God just do it for us, man. So, and I'm here to tell y'all, when you let God do it for you, man, it just come through like that. You be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Favor ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Favor ain't fair at all. So I ain't mean to just get like that for y'all, but I just want to run up with y'all about a few things that I had been going on with me, and just to show y'all how much I appreciate y'all, because I know I set the book club back 2 times. Just was doing so much, and I have a problem sometimes with taking on so much because I know my shoulder's big. I can handle so much. So definitely that. With that being said, let's jump into the book. When we finally accept this, we will see the things. 100%. I'm telling you, man. When you let God take control, man, the life in itself becomes so easy. It's so easy, and you be like, damn. I'm gonna tell something here right now, man. Somebody right now is trying to do it on their own. They got 100 people in here right now, 100 trappers in here right now. Somebody right now is going through something right now in their life, right? And they going through unnecessary hurdles. You're going through unnecessary burdens. You're making it real hard for yourself. It don't have to be that hard. I'm telling you, somebody in there, it's 103 of us in here right now. We're going to keep growing. I'm here to tell somebody in here right now to just step back and let God do it. I'm telling somebody in here right now, step back, let God do it. Stop trying to do it yourself, because what happens is you making it too hard. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. Success is not hard. Success is not hard. Achieving the things you want to achieve in life is not hard. It's going to take work on your behalf, but it's not hard. What happens is we try to do it too much and too often by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So take a step back, y'all. Whoever you are, I'm speaking into you. Just take a step back and let God lead it. Tell him, God, I'm obedient. You know what I'm saying? I want you to lead me. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, let God know, I want you to lead the way. Align. I want to align with your will, because your will and what you want for my life is greater than what I want. You know what I'm saying? So somebody, I'm telling y'all, man, you fighting a battle. You fighting a battle. It's extremely hard for you. Sometimes you might want to give up. You know, you like, this is too hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you fighting a battle that's extremely hard for you right now, but it's because you trying to do it your way. You feel me? You trying to do it your way. You feel me? So take a step back and let the Most High do it for you. He got you. I promise you. Am I not saying it in a way? God got you. He got us all. You know what I'm saying? So just take a step back, because as long as you keep trying to do it your way, you won't let God do it the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell y'all something, and we're going to get into the book, you hear me? We're going to get into the book. But I'm going to tell you something that's amazing about God. What I've learned is that God wants us to succeed so we can give him the praise. And the more we give God the praise, the more people, flourish to God. And that's the ultimate goal, because we live in some trying times. We live in some tough times, right? So God is like me. So if I have a product, right, I don't want to personally sell my product. What I want is for the product to be so good and to help so many people, to the people sell the product for me. You feel me? To where the people send the people to me. You feel me? So that's the way God works. Like, I want to bless you. God gonna keep blessing you. That's why he make us bless other people. You know what I'm saying? He make us bless other people so other people can feel blessed. And then now we can give the glory to God, and then God can bless us some more, and then we can bless somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He's in the blessing business. You know what I'm saying? God is in the business of blessing people. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, you know, and I get it because we just so caught up on doing it ourselves, because a lot of times we feel like we all we got. You know what I'm saying? We feel like we all we got, man. I'm all I got. Nobody ain't never gave me nothing. Nobody ain't did this. But let me ask you a question. You ain't give yourself that breath in your body. You feel me? You ain't give yourself your breath in your body. You need that to even do anything. You ain't open your own eyes. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't do that. You got the job. Yeah, you got the job. But check this out. Who give you the ability and the strength and the mental to work that? To put yourself in the next. It's by plan that you here with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got my book and my thing right here. I don't know how this message just started coming on me. This working through me right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being a vessel right now to tell y'all that, because I keep trying to get to the book and it just keep coming out my mouth. I can't stop. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, I just want to lay that. I guess I was just being used right now. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You feel me? I want y'all to know that. Obedience is better than sacrifice, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I 100% believe that. You know what I'm saying? Obedience, I'll say it again, man. Obedience is better than sacrifice. So let's tap in, man. We're going to start with this chapter 5. We're going to do chapters 5 through 9. Then we're going to do 10 through 13 and then 13 through 17. So that's the order in which we're going to run through these last few chapters. I want to say at the end of this, I got a few names. I'm going to go get them. I need y'all to hit me up and give me y'all address, because the address was coming up wrong for the shirts that was sent out. I heard I got a couple people who didn't get their shirts from the first batch. That's crazy. So I need, if y'all in here, let me know, and we'll get with y'all as well. Definitely want to make sure everybody taken care of. All right. So that being said, chapter 5. Y'all, how many of y'all enjoying the book so far? Man, I appreciate that, my guy. How many of y'all started? How many of y'all liking the book so far? Y'all tapped in? Y'all see why I went with this one? I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. This is top 5, one of my favorite books of all time when it comes to investing. So this is the one. This is the one. This is letting y'all know what we into. So right now, let me know. Let me get a wee Trappin if y'all feeling where we at right now. So we only gonna do chapters 5 through 9. Let me know if y'all feeling this. Y'all tapping in. And I'm gonna give y'all a little secret if y'all haven't ran across it so far. This was the book that made me tap into Chipotle. This was the book that made me start researching Chipotle. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, and this was the book that like made me look at Chipotle like, wait a minute. This was the book that made me get in and dig and dig and dig. This was the book that made me really dig in hard. Well, I had researched it a little bit before that, but this book made me really tap in. Troy Lee Montgomery. It's Dhandho. I got it off Amazon. Yep, it's one of my favorite books. Literally top 5 favorite investing books, and people never talk about it. This is the book that gave me this is the book that helped me like go digging for it, because it talked about it, and then my whole play came from it. Now, only thing what I had to do was I had to go find a price in which I felt was comfortable with it. That's what made me have to keep waiting, because once he outlined some things, I was like, "Ooh, okay." And this was in the beginning of my investing journey. So when I went to getting into it, I had to come up with the value of the business and all that. But this was the book that really made me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is the book that changed my mindset in investing. If you really reading it right now, especially the chapters is on right now, you kind of understand my mindset behind how to invest. Yeah, 100%, Jared. What book is it? I'm new to the group. Okay, what's good, Queen? So right now we're reading the Dhandho Investor. Somebody tagged on the body for it. Somebody tagged the book in the bottom. Lala, if you don't mind, tag that in the bottom. I'm already going to have some homework for y'all. Baker in here was good. So I've been investing since about 2014, taking it serious. When I came home in 2007, I probably made my first investment with E-Trade probably around 2010 or 11, but I wasn't really, you okay, Track Sam? I wasn't really taking it serious. What's good, Corey McKnight? I see you, King. I wasn't really taking it serious. Around 2014, I really started tapping into it. Around 2015, 16, I was all in on it. Again, I was researching businesses before, but this book really, this is a blueprint. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This book, when you read, that's why when people always talk about like the Intelligent Investor and all them books, I'll be like, yeah, they cool, they good books. Don't get me wrong. But this book is, if you listen to me talk a lot, you literally can hear me when you read the book. And that's why I put us on other books before this, so I can kind of open us up to it, because I knew I was going to want to get us into this book. So let's start in chapter 5. Chapter 5 says, one of the things I got is, it says the Dhandho framework, right? The Dhandho framework. So one of the things I liked about it was he said, a well-defined business model and a long history of operations that he can analyze. It's way less risky than a startup. So what happens is, one of the things we look at is business model, right? And it says a history of operations that we can analyze. So think about this. So one of the things that we look for all the time is what? A good business model. It's what we talk about, right? And operations, we want longevity. We want to see somebody say exactly what happened when I was reading it. I'm telling you, if you're reading the book, you kind of hear my voice in your head reading this book. It's literally a well-defined business model and a long history of operations he can analyze. It's way less risky than a startup business. So so we talk about this. You know, people always ask us about IPOs, right? So the thing about an IPO is they may have a business model, but we can't tap into the systems that's been going on because they was private. So now all we can base the business off now is what we see, right? So this is one of the reasons why we need 4, 5, 6, 8 quarters so we can tell what's going on with the business. At least 4 quarters so we can understand what's the exact business model, what's the framework, how the business is set up. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand those things before we can even tap into a business. And we'll get in something too later on into the chapters where he talked about what's good, Pat? What's good, fam? And we'll get into a little later on where we see a few other things that was taking place. And you'll be like, damn, this Trap always say this. So another thing he says, a simple business in the industry with the ultra slow rate of change. We see change as the enemy of investments. We look for mundane, which is boring, products that everyone needs, right? Okay, so we'll stop right there. So let's talk about that for a second. Right? So I'm going to be real with y'all about something. Me personally, so you remember I told y'all I bought Apple at like 167 and then it dropped down to 145, 146 and I bought some more, right? I will not buy any more Apple stock. Ever. I will not. Here's why. Because Apple as a business has to keep being innovative in order to keep up. Now, I'm not saying that they can't do it. at all. They can, but they have to keep innovating. They have to keep finding new ways to attract new customers. It's a highly competitive market, right? Even though it's a great business, personally, for me, we like boring. We like boring. This is why Chipotle is one of my favorite businesses, right? The business model doesn't change. The business model doesn't change. You feel what I'm saying? This is why we like United Rentals. This is why we like Fastenal, right? You know what I'm saying? This is why. The reason why we like those businesses, why? Because the business models change. It's not in a rapid change in business. You feel me? The business is not rapidly changing. Now, I'm not saying that those don't make good investments, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they don't make good investments. I'm just saying, and if we look at it, he gets into another one where he says, simple businesses give us great return on investments, and we'll dig into that a little more. But I personally will not buy any more Apple stock, simply because the business has to keep being that. Did you see they're about to introduce keto diet cauliflower? You know I saw that. I thought I talked about it. They're about to come up with the cauliflower bowl. You know what I'm saying? And the business model is simple. They don't have to keep innovating the business. You know what I'm saying? So these are the and y'all know for a while back I told us about that. We like boring businesses. You know what I'm saying? Apple in the news. Every day Apple in the news. Even though Chipotle and United Rentals and Fastenal, they've been blowing it out of the water. You don't even hear about them on the news. No, you don't even hear about them on CNBC or Fox News. You don't hear about them. Question, you mentioned in your previous video that coal is the only stock that provided cold storage. There is a 75-foot demand. The stock is running currently though. What helps you determine when is worth going into the right moment to enter valuations? You gotta learn how to evaluate it. Yep, there's a 705 million square foot demand on cold meat. Yeah, we talked about that. Which actually equals 666 more warehouses that they can place. 666 actual warehouses that they can put more up. So you have to learn how to evaluate the business. We do that in the Wall. That's what the Trappin course is all about. Learn how to evaluate businesses. But we like boring. We like simple, right? Businesses that's not sexy. These businesses, and you'll see what he taps into some things and that he talks about. Some things that we can look for into that. But change is never, so we got to look at change as this. The industry may change, right? So just think about how we went from cable to streaming. That's the industry change. Now, if the industry changed, that's one thing, right? How Netflix put Blockbuster out of business, right? In that case, you have to change. You have to change because the world has changed, right? So there's nothing we can do about that. But the thing about Apple is, in that platform and the way that they do things, they have to consistently change. They have to consistently create new products, right? So I'm gonna give you an example of a business, right, that we might not like. But Facebook is a boring business, right? Facebook is a boring business. They upgrade, but the core, the core of the business is the same. Facebook, Instagram, like they may add new things to it, but they don't have to consistently innovate it. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then Facebook pop up with you, be like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But you know, they'll see what's going on in the world, see what people like, and then they'll add that to their platform. But they don't necessarily have to keep being innovative with the Facebook platform. You get what I'm saying? Because the platform in itself does what it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally does. I'm going to be real. Most people literally be like, yo, man, I hate the new Facebook upgrade. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Pay ad revenue. You engage, you write a post, you take some pictures, but they getting their money through ad revenue. So that the business model doesn't really have to change for them to consistently be profitable, right? They got no debt and they got large cash revenue, large cash reserves. They don't have to change. He doesn't have to change the platform. Whereas with Apple, they have to keep coming up with a new device. They have to. You feel what I'm saying? If Apple has to keep coming up with a new iPhone. They got to keep adding new features all the time. They have to keep being innovative. Anytime a business has to consistently be innovative, that's a lot of pressure. You feel me? It's a lot of pressure, and it's not safe for us as investors. Trying to say 3, you mean all day. Yeah, so, it's just something for us to look at. And so another thing he says in chapter 5 is the entrance strategy is actually more important than the exit strategy. And that's important for us to understand. This is why we focus on value so much. And this is why y'all can see me be patient for stocks, right? And you can see me be patient is because I understand that the price I buy it at is way more important to me than the price I sell it at. You know what I'm saying? Because we already understand that the stock market goes up 3 times as much as it goes down, right? So I want to buy in at a good price, right? And if we tap in, we're gonna tap in a little later. He gonna talk about something that I want y'all to see, and I'll talk about it. And let me see where I'm at right here. I got these notes on here, y'all. Between my computer and my tablet, I told I left my notes at my goddamn on new apartment. So that's major for us. So the buy-in price is major for us, and this is why we did y'all remember we did the class maybe like 2 weeks ago. We talked about when to get in and when to sell a stock. The buy-in price is important. Is extremely important for us because this is how we maximize our gains. This is literally what builds wealth for us. Getting in at the right time will always provide every great profitable existence should be a breeze. That's a fact. If we learn, and so one of the things what happens is we get so impatient. We get so caught up in, yes, the entry and the exit. Thank you, Jamelia. Well, she said a great class, righteous queen. And a lot of times we make this way more, harder than what it is. But it's because we don't really have the knowledge, and which is totally understandable. So it's hard being patient, Trap. It's not really hard. The reason why it's hard for you to be patient because you think you're missing out on something. Because you feel like you just need to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? You just feel like you need to be in the game. You feel like you missing out. You see the prices running up, and you just like, man, I gotta be in there. You know what I'm saying? and that's not the case. And I think for me, I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I've been rocking so long, I don't really have that fear because I know that, and we'll talk about this too in here, he says that the market is not based on price or intrinsic value, it's based on emotion. And so because we know it's based on emotion, we know that if people are being pessimistic, they're selling. If they're being optimistic, they're buying. So neither for us is what we need to be at. We need to be at a point where we understand what's going on and then we capitalize either way. Oh, so somebody say, and I probably if I don't see everything, I see some of them coming through and I don't see. So how do we overcome that? You got to just play the game. It's just like when you see people playing sports, right? If you see people playing sports and then you will hear an interview with the person and he'll say, man, the game is just slowing down to me. You know what I'm saying? In every sport, that's what happens. The game, from repetition, from playing the game, like somebody say you bust your head a couple of times. When things happen to you a couple of times in the game, you're like, okay. I ain't tripping on that no more. Remember, I even made a lot of mistakes when I first started. You know what I'm saying? And I still make mistakes sometimes, and that's okay, right? That's okay. The objective is to understand the game, right? And once, like Sarah, 100%, once you got to master your emotions, you got to understand that. Listen, I watched CMG run on me for 2.5 years. Just watching it run, 3 years, watching it run. I'm like, yo, whenever this sucker hit, something gonna happen to make this sucker hit. And when they do, I'm gonna bust it wide open. I feel like learning and fully understanding the business is patient. It makes sense. 100%. So I want us to understand and I want us to grasp that patience and being able to execute and pull that trigger, man, when it's time to pull that trigger. So something else is said, the key to investing is not assessing how much an industry is going to affect society, but rather depending on a competitive advantage of that company. So we talk about that too. Moats. Competitive edge, competitive advantage. We must understand what gives a business the competitive advantage. What makes a business better than its peers? Also in here, he says something. Let me see. I think it's on page. It just said what I got this wrote on 46. It says not that one. It says on page 40. Let me go to page 40. It says, so check this out. Listen to this. So it says, to be a consistent, see, I got notes and my computer, y'all. Everybody can really tap in. So it says, to be a consistent winner at the racetrack, a person has to overcome a staggering 17% fractional cost of placing a bet, according to Charlie Munger. There are actually a few people who are able to make a living by betting at the racetrack after paying the full 17%. These folks, listen to this. This is the key part I want y'all to hear. It's the part I want you to hear. These folks watch all the horses and races, yet they place no bets. Then, when they encounter a wildly misplaced odds in their favor on a horse about which they know have a great deal, they bet heavily on that one horse in that one race. After that, they go back to watching the horses and races indefinitely, with no bets being placed until another good opportunity shows up. It is not too different from all 5 Dhandho entrepreneurs. Think about that. Right, so let's see. Let's go look. Let me see what I missed. Good job, Tracy Mayo. Someone right in front of us just got to watch his balance sheet for sure. And almost won't be on the balance sheets. The balance sheets tells us a lot of things. Good job, Chris. Got to understand the motion of free cash flow. What happens is when we looking at balance sheets, and we'll get into that. Companies with good moats have good returns, so they have a lot of free cash flow. You feel? Yeah. So, and that's the thing. We don't have to. And so a lot of times people will be on the gram and they'll be like, Trap, what you know about this? I'll be like, Trap, did you catch such and such going up there? I'll be like, no. Trap, did you catch such and such? No, I didn't catch it. I didn't. Because those things don't fit into my circle of competence of what I like in a business. So a lot of times what happens is, just imagine if these investors, who you talking about, who making bets on the racetrack, just imagine if they try to place a bet every time they saw a horse running fast. Every time they saw a horse running fast, they try to make a bet on that horse. You know how many times they would lose? They would lose because horses always, there's always a come from behind, excuse me, y'all. come from behind horse. There's always, you know what I'm saying, these races are, you can't predict them. So just because you see a horse running fast don't mean it's going to run long. You know what I'm saying? If these investors at this racetrack tried to bet on every horse they saw winning a race, you know what I'm saying? If they try to, oh, that horse winning the race, let me place a bet right quick. If it could, it wouldn't happen. They'd be broke. They'd be poor. But yet he said they watch every race and they watch every horse. And then when they see the odds in their favor, they go all in. And that's one of the things I want y'all to do. That's why we doing so much. That's why, you know, what we doing is not sexy. And I just want to say this, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for believing in the process. Shout out to y'all for trapping with me, believing in me, understanding the message that we pushing. You know what I'm saying? What happens is a lot of people get caught up. A lot of people be like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to swing trade. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, cool. It's not a problem. Like, my goal is to cultivate investors. You know what I'm saying? Who can understand how this game is played. And once we understand how this game is played, man, we can master this game. We can kill it. Because it's there for us to kill. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want us to see that. Definitely want us to see that. And so another thing he says is buy businesses at a big discount, right? Buy businesses at a big discount. And also he says it's better to be a copycat than an innovator, right? So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about why it's better to be a copycat and then an innovator. And let me see, it's on page 46 where he breaks this down. He says, the first few Patels paved the way for thousands that followed. Papa Patel has seen a few other of the earlier Patels latch on to buying small motels. In conversations with these pioneers, the no-brainer business model became painfully clear to him. He did not set out to innovate. He simply followed the path laid out by his peers. The thousands of subsequent Patels who followed did not innovate either. Neither did Manila. I, too, got the seed of the idea in transtext from a previous employer. They weren't interested in pursuing it, and I saw tremendous potential. And the Dhandho's framework is summarized. Let's talk about this. Invest in an existing business is what we're doing. Invest in simple businesses, right? Invest in distressed businesses and distressed industries. Invest in businesses with durable moats. Few bets, big bets, infrequent bets. Margin of safety always. Invest in a low-risk, high-certainty business. Invest in copycats rather than innovators. Now, let me say this. So there's discounted, and then there's what's called a margin of safety. I copied off the group in Trap, even though he's not a fiduciary. For sure, family. For sure. Thank you. I've been investing for a while. You helped me break down bad I have developed over the years. Like, going, it's okay. It's okay. That's what we're here for. So let me tell y'all something, too. There's finding a discounted price, and then there's the margin of safety. Now, I'm going to be real with you. That margin of safety price is hard as hell to get. So people always wonder why Warren Buffett isn't investing. It's not because he can't find an investment. It's because he can't find them at that margin of safety price. That margin of safety price is something serious. The margin of safety price is saying, I want to buy a $5 bill. I want to buy a $10 bill at $2. That's why Buffett doesn't, and this is why he lost out in the airline business. Because he didn't buy airlines. Yep, 100%. That's my Chipotle. That margin of safety is huge. And it's rare you get them. Like we hit big with the Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? We hit big with the Chipotle. I don't think Duke Energy was a margin. And so also we got to understand this too. At this point now, it's not really Warren Buffett doing the investing. So it's his two proteges that's making the moves. He's just chilling right now. I forgot the dude's name. Gabe something. And Todd, forgot his name. But they the ones making the moves right now. And it's you'll know when Buffett found one. You'll know when Buffett found one, because he'll kill it. You made my price go up, King. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, family. You made mine go up, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So the margin of safety price is literally like once you find the value of the business, once you find the value of it, so let's say you find something is selling for $8, but you find a value at $5, and then you say, I'm not buying it till it goes to $2.50. Like that's how Warren Buffett invests. That's why he don't be having, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Greg Abel. Thank you, family. Greg Abel. So Greg Abel and Todd. Greg Abel, so people had kind of been trying to figure out who's going to be Buffett's, replacement, who he going to put in place. And Buffett always tells everybody that, the company is in good hands. But I think he made a statement. Yes, Tracy Britt too, 100%. He made a big statement because for the last annual meeting, he brung Greg Abel out. So that was whoa, okay. This is what you're doing, big boy. So I think that was a statement to everybody, because Buffett usually doesn't do that. It's usually him and Charlie Munger for sure. Definitely wanted to go to Todd Combs. Thank you. That's it right there. Todd Combs and Greg Abel and Tracy, they were the top three, but Todd had been under them for a while. Todd had really been making them moves. Todd was actually the one that bought the index funds. But he been putting Greg Abel in some business, and Greg really been with the business for a while. Is the margin of safety price where you place an option? Options is a whole nother ball game. But that's who do a lot. How long we been in here, family? I'm late. I've probably been here going on about an hour, almost an hour. I think I came in at 7:30. I was on time. All right, so let's check out this. So I got in chapter 6. I got the first paragraph wrote down. Oh yeah, Charlie's my guy, man, for sure. Charlie says no to everything. Yeah, 47 minutes, 100%, 50 minutes. All right, so let me see. So I got on this one, I got page 47, the first paragraph. Okay, it said there was a plethora of assets. Okay, I want y'all to hear this so y'all can hear this, right? There's a plethora of asset classes where you could choose to invest in. CDs, U.S. Treasuries, bonds, stocks, real estate, private businesses, gold, silver, platinum, and all futures. The list is endless. If you examine the returns from the broad stock market indexes over the past 100 years, it is pretty clear that stocks do better than virtually all other easily accessible asset classes. The evidence overwhelmingly suggests that over the long haul, the best place to invest assets is in common stocks. Y'all with me? Y'all heard that? If we looked at the past 100 years, we can see that over the long term, the stock market gives the best returns compared to any other asset class. I keep telling people this. Nobody want to hear me when I say that. You know why? Because it ain't sexy. See, they can't. Like, you can't, oh yeah, I flipped this property and got $80,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I flipped this and it ain't a rat. It don't work like that. When we supposed to do a book club of money, we haven't even started Money Master the Game, fam. We haven't even started Money Master the Game, family. How you got there already? You got there early. I didn't even know we was on that one yet. But if we look at over the long term, that's right, Corey. If we look at over the long term, You feel me? If we look at over the long term, and we look at how generational wealth is built, and we look at how wealth in general is built, right? Lala say the market and investing is sexy to me when those gains and dividends hit facts. Yeah, Pat, they can't fathom the process. And that's what happens is the reason why people, we can't, you can't sell people on, yeah. So, see, and the reason why is, if you think I'm going to be real with y'all, I'm damn it by myself doing this. Because everybody teach trading, and everybody teach options, and everybody teaching futures, and everybody teaching Forex, and that's cool. I have nothing against that. But I'm about to start applying more pressure on them, right? I'm about to start applying more pressure. I haven't been because I had a lot, I'm getting my stuff, the crib and all that. And once I get in my crib, it's gonna be crazy. Like the kind of pressure I'm about to apply to the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to just go crazy. But it's hard for people to sell that. It's hard for people to sell because one, they're not doing it for the love. See, I really love this. Everybody who with me, when you walk around with me all day, I just talk about stocks all day, right? I love it. And people can't sell that. I can't sell you on research, and I can't sell you on this because you don't have the passion for it. You don't really know how to put the information in front of the people, right? So the next thing to do is put something in front of people that they didn't have to try to dangle things in front of people's face. With me, I'm like, yo, this is the easiest way for us to build wealth. Like, why we not here? Why this ain't talked about more? It doesn't require the work. It doesn't require all of the, the push and pull. It doesn't require all that. It requires us to literally read, understand the business. Y'all know what I want to do one day? I'm going to be real with y'all. I want to do something one day where and I saw this, I want to go walk into a business, with some trappers, and we look at the business, we say, okay, listen, literally like a field trip, but an investing field trip. We put 5 businesses on a list. We go to the businesses. We check out their management in person. We check out the products in person. We check out the online store in person. We check out the, literally, we investing in a business. I literally want to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's completely different. It's I literally want to change. We gonna make this shit serious. It's just, I had to get myself in the right spot. But that's what I want to do. So we can literally go, because I do it all the time. It's one of the things I do when I invest in a business. If y'all see, when I'll go to a business and look at the business. Yep, trap investor trip. I'll go to the business, look at the business. I'll talk to management. Literally call the business, tell them I'm a shareholder, see how they're going to respond to me. Because they have to answer these questions. You know what I'm saying? We get on the phone. We talk to management. Can I speak to management? And we talk to management about, the business, because they got to tell us this. You feel what I'm saying? They got to tell us this. You feel me? Yeah. You dig? So I really want, do something like that. Keep it small. Definitely, man. Just going to, because this is how we get to understand businesses. Think about it. Warren Buffett knew how many ounces of Coca-Cola got sold every day. Oh, 100%. Jarrell, that's how I actually get into options, because now the fundamentals that I know about a business help me understand what drives the business, help me find price points for the business. 100%. So let's get into the next thing. What we talked about was page 50. So some things I just wrote the page down so I can get it in the last paragraph. Here it is. Check this out. Having an ownership stake in a few businesses is the best path to building wealth, and with no heavy lifting required. Bargain buying opportunities, ultra low capital requirements, ultra low selections, ultra low fractional costs. Buying stakes in a few publicly traded existing business is a no-brainer. It's the Dhandho way. You can call and talk to them I'm gonna be real. It was on page 50. So you can literally call investor relations. You can call them and talk to them. Listen, look, I'm a owner of the stock. I need to know, such. You can literally do that. Alexis Pickett, I saw your name like 7 times when I was sending your shirts out. Don't be mad. I see some people name and I'm like, yo, I remember sending that out. Don't buy me nothing. All right, so let's get into this. So we're gonna look at this. Now this is a I'm gonna be real with y'all. So this chapter 7 is tricky. So I have been working on it for the last couple months on trying to find a simple way to explain how to use discounted cash flow process. That's probably the most complicated process you'll ever find. It's not easy. I've been trying to find a way to break it down simple. So that's what's been taking me with this re-up course. This part here is taking me the longest with this re-up course because I've been beating myself up on being able to explain intrinsic value, discounted cash flows, and WAC ratios. I've been trying to break it down. Yep, saw yours too. So I've been trying to work on that for y'all so we can get this, because I know that's gonna confuse people and I don't want to confuse people. But definitely Janelle Ferguson, yep, seen your shirt too. Send yours out. So intrinsic value of a business is the cash flow ins and outs, discounted at appropriate interest rate that you can have expected occur during the remaining life of a business. So basically what you got to do, and it's kind of hard, but the thing about discounted cash flow is you have, when you're using intrinsic value and discounted cash flow, you're actually estimating what's going to occur in the future based on what you've seen in the past. Yeah. And so it's a few things between this security analysis and intelligent investor and the book evaluations. I had to literally run through all 4 of them. No, she only ordered once. I'm saying I saw her name because I was going through the thing. Nah, y'all, she didn't order. The queen ain't ordered that many times. I just kept seeing her name because I kept going back and forward through the shirts to make sure I was sending everything out right. And for some reason, her name kept popping up. I was like, damn, didn't I send this shirt already? Like, what is going on? So I actually, in order for me to really start getting discounted cash flows right, and comparing it with intrinsic values, I literally went through 5 books. And you know what I'm saying? This book, yeah. Nah, y'all. I'm going to get some more. I want to make sure I get these first 2 batches all the way out. So everything out, I want to make sure everybody good. So it was this book, The Dhandho Investor. It was Security Analysis. It was the Big Book of Valuations. And The Dhandho Investor, Security Analysis, Intelligent Investor, and the Big Book of Valuations. Yeah, the Dhandho Investor, this one here, Security Analysis, which is security analysis is, that thing is this big. Security analysis is about this big. No lie. Nah, not unshakable. It was security analysis, the Dhandho Investor, the Big Book of Valuations, and the Intelligent Investor. Those were the 4 books that I had to use for references, going back and forth to understand that. Yeah, to understand discounted cash flow. That's probably the most complicated thing about investing, is getting that discounted cash flow number to a head. And the crazy part is you still are estimating. Yeah, if you look at security analysis, it will just, you gotta really love investing. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I may bring some chapters from security analysis to the group. I would never bring the whole book to the group. It's extremely big. Nah, it's literally this big. No lie. No, 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 no. So I don't want to do nothing with the shirts until I make sure everybody got their shirt. Because what happened with some people, listen to me too. Some people were like, I know y'all was excited, so some people was putting like they wasn't putting their address in. A lot of stuff was going on. So I want to make sure everybody get their shirts before I even do anything else. My system, I finally got the system down packed how I wanted it. So everybody should have their shirts, or everybody's shirts going out, but I see some people saying they didn't get their shirt from the first batch. So I'm gonna have to check all that. You know, I don't want to just keep pushing shirts just to keep pushing them, but be patient. I'm gonna have them done. What about new members? So we gonna have some coming. Yeah, that ain't it. Yeah, they gonna have some, I'm gonna get them in, but I want to make sure everybody get theirs first and make sure I get that couple. So give me a couple weeks, because the new shirts I just sent out this week should probably get that maybe this week sometime, I'm guessing. I know this COVID stuff got everything backed up because they just told me I can't get my furniture till August, and I done ordered it today. So you gotta watch out. Yep. The Dhandho Investor Security Analysis, Intelligent Investor, and the Big Book of Valuations. The Big Book of Valuations. That's it. So chapter 7, we talk about intrinsic value, right? Any to help you fix your credit? Nah. Try him 500. Oh, my backdrop. That's what the shirt says, Queen. All right, so here we talked about, and that chapter gonna kind of confuse people, but I don't want to dig in that. So we'll go to chapter. That chapter gonna give people a headache. I know it. So I ain't gonna give y'all a headache. All good, family. No, not evaluations. Valuations. Valuations. The Big Book of Valuation. Yeah, so holla at him 500. Or she in the group too, Malika Honore. She's from New Orleans. She's from New Orleans. Dark fuchsia and gold. Wait, Queen, what that? Whoa, Queen, you. Whoa. Oh, Mr. Will Wallstreet, I heard about him. Yeah. That ain't really my thing right there. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's important. So let's talk about this. So it says, trying to figure out the variance between price and underlying intrinsic value for most businesses is usually a waste of time. So let's understand why he said that. Yeah, Runway Billionaire too. Good guy. Runway Billionaire, that's my guy too. That's my guy too. So the reason why he's saying that, and he's not saying is, so, and also you got to remember this too. You also got to remember this, that every investor has their pros and cons. So the reason why he's saying it's a waste of time is because he's saying you're going to spend so much time doing that. And what happens is most people don't have the mental fortitude So you got to go back to our Peter Lynch book club. Lala, is our Peter... we did Peter Lynch with the Zoom calls, huh? Man, we broke that Peter Lynch book down. That's one of my favorite books, man. One Up on Wall Street, that's the lick. You feel me? That's the lick. So we have to understand that, again, we talked about this. Yes, Lala. Yeah, we did it on the Zoom, right, Lala? Yeah, so what happened, the reason why he said that, exactly. So some people don't have the mental fortitude to do what it takes to properly break down the business the way it needs to be broken down. That's why he's saying it's useless, because most people are not going to do it. And then once we now understand that the market is emotional, And so it's not based off okay, you say you went back and watched it for sure. So it's still in the group. It's still in the group. I thought it was too. That Peter Lynch book was the one that put us on. Like that was the first book we tapped into. The second book, because we did the little book of common sense investing, which dealt with index funds. That was dope. And then we tapped into Peter Lynch. Yeah, we tapped into Peter Lynch. Trap, I'm only finding the little book evaluation by. Now that's a good book too. So the big book evaluation, it might be out of print. So sometimes they'll do that. They'll take the book out of print, and now you can't find a dang on book no more. And I gotta see if I still got my book, because I probably lended my book out. That's why I stopped lending my books out, because people don't return my books. I'm gonna have to check and see if I still have my book to show what it looked like. But that's a good book too. That one by Sarah J. That's the little green book, right? That's a good book as well. Nah, that's a good book. He's actually a great investor. I can't pronounce his name, but he's a great investor. That's the little green book, right, Queen? Sarah J. It's a small green book, right? Let me know if I'm correct. Yeah, that's a good book too. Yeah, they don't read them, and they don't read. Yeah, I knew somebody got my book, man. What's the name of the Peter Lynch book, or is it the name? The name of the Peter Lynch book was One Up on Wall Street. So we definitely have that in the book club. I think I'm gonna get Lala to add it to the announcements. Her Baker. And y'all should definitely Lala see which links still work, because somehow some of the links was messing up. Let's see which links still work, and we'll take those links and put them into the announcement sections. Trap, was anything in the announcement sections or all of the old links and videos I'm gonna get Lala and Baker to get up on that. So we'll put those in the announcement sections. Also, Lala and Baker did some great breakdowns. Lala did one called System Checks. And I think Baker did one called Running the Numbers. Those are essential. Shout out to Lala and Baker, man. They be really running it. Shout out to Jamila. We added her to the team as well. She does the transcribing for the group. She is amazing. I was reading the transcribe she did of Lindsay's life insurance. I was like, wow, this woman is amazing. So shout out to the Queen for the transcribe. We added her to the team, so we appreciate you so much, Queen, for being able to do that for us, taking the time out your day, for doing that for us. We appreciate you so much for that. Yes, man. Listen, we a team up in here, y'all. We building. And so I'm just letting people know that as the group grows, I like to add people to the group. I mean, to the team that's adding value to the group. I'm not saying that we all don't add value, but Baker got on because he was adding an immense amount of value. Lala got on because she was adding an immense amount of value. Jamelia got on because she was adding an immense amount of value. I don't mind putting people on the team that's just adding extremely amount of value to the team, because it makes it easier for all of us to, you know what I'm saying, do things. Lala tell me what's going on in the group. Baker tell me when I'm not able to be here sometimes. So I just appreciate you all again. Yes, Corey, straight up triangle offense. So I appreciate them for being on the team, making this thing like a well-oiled machine, and we only getting better. So I definitely, if I haven't told y'all, which I know I have told you all, but I don't mind telling y'all in front of everybody, I appreciate y'all and I love what y'all do for the group. Lala, Baker, Jamelia, I love what y'all do for the group, but also people like Pat, Cameron, Be Straight, a lot of y'all in here, man. Y'all adding crazy value to the group. I appreciate y'all, because while I'm out building and telling people and pushing the group, y'all in the trenches with me as well. The battle is fought on all different levels. So I just want to tell y'all, man, I appreciate what y'all bringing to the group. Keep up the great work. I appreciate y'all. Once all this over, this meetup gonna be amazing. You hear me? Yes, Ebony too. Ebony, let's send a shout out to Ebony. She's recovering well. We appreciate her. She's still been she's been doing well. I want to thank y'all for putting them prayers out there for the Queen. She's doing well. She's healing up well. So thank y'all for that. So let's get back in this. So let's get into this. Chapter 8. So we says, homework. Due Friday. Homework is due Friday. Giving y'all a week. Everybody has to read 1988 Warren Buffett letter to shareholders. Homework. Thank you, family. Thank you. Ebony for sure, queen. Listen, homework. I circled it. Homework. Everyone has to read 1988 Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway's letter to shareholders. Friday. That's right, Pat. Friday. You feel me? Everybody has to read that. Friday. Where can you get it from? It's a simple Google search. Google it, pull it up. It'll come up for you. Yes. Make sure we have that. I know the Queen Jamelia will have that in the thing. Yes, homework read. Warren Buffett's letter to shareholders, 1988 letter to shareholders. Listen, and if y'all new to the group, but some of my older people who've been in the group, y'all remember the late nights I used to be up watching them 1995, 1996 annual meetings from Buffett and y'all know I used to be up reading them, looking at them things on YouTube, looking at them letters to shareholders. Y'all remember 2, 3 in the morning, y'all see me up watching Buffett and great job, Tom. Look at Tom and Ty. Hit that in here. Friday, family. Friday. Yes. Friday. Homework. I'm coming live. We're going to tap in. Yep, back when Buffett had hair, right? And Charlie was sitting up straight, you hear me? Yes, Friday. Homework. We're going to tap in. Yes. I need to hear from you all. Y'all know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm thinking about starting a Instagram page just for the members. It's going to be just for us, you hear me? In that way, like we can go, because I haven't figured out how to add y'all in here yet so we can count, because I don't want to be just the one talking. So I'm thinking about starting an Instagram page just for us, right? And you got to be in here. Lala say, yo. So I'm thinking about starting a private Instagram page just for us. It'll be called, Trappers Anonymous or something like that. Just so we can come on, so while we talking, so we can all, have a dialect between us. Cause I don't want to always be just the one talking shit. I be wanting to, I'm tired of reading y'all stuff down there. I be wanting y'all to tap in with me. You feel? We feed energy. So, I'm definitely thinking about doing that. And I'm going to tell everybody to go over there. Yeah, I'm going to make it private. It's private. It's going to be private access only. So we're going to do that, too. Until, I'm tell y'all something I'm working on. Put it between us, you hear me? Because y'all in the group. So I'm currently working on, I'm just prepare y'all for this too. So I got to get with Johanna from cybersecurity, a couple more other people. So I'm working on a platform, whether it be my own platform, it be Trap University. But it's going to be a platform where, y'all see my voice went down, right? Like I'm really with like crazy. So what's going to happen is so what happens is this, man, and this is what happened. So we realized that Instagram has, right now Instagram controlling how I talk to y'all, right? So, because one day they just be like, yo, that's a wrap, then they just shut me down, then we got the group, but they shut me down on all levels, then we done. So the goal is to start my own platform, which is Trap University. But it's going to be a mobile site and a computer software where you can take the courses, but also learn how to research businesses. Well, you can research the businesses on all the tools you need to research a business. Instead of having to go to this site, that site, this site, that site, this site, that site, you go straight to Trap University. If you're in a group, so the group will have we'll have our own room, right? Our own, room in there where you link into the group, and then the group will also, so there'd be different packages. You can be just in the group, or the disclaimer for it, so you can be just in the group, or the next package will be the group and have access to all the research material. So it will be the group, and then it'll be you have access to the research material as well. But also in a group, we can do live sessions and stuff in there. So I'm working on that right now. I'm talking to a few people about it. The few people I talked to told me they love the idea. It's kind of expensive, but ain't the price of what you pay, value is what you get. I live by that. Yes. So once you tap in, it'll be, and then so everybody gonna have to gravitate eventually. Overall, I'm gonna stop access to the group on Facebook, and everybody's gonna have to flood over there. Now, the thing about it is, we know we don't like learning new stuff. We know we don't like, learning new platforms and shit. So once we gravitate over there, you're gonna kind of have to learn how the platform work, navigate through it. I'm gonna be learning it with y'all, because shit, I gotta learn it my damn self. But that's the price to having your own platform. Because I don't want nobody to have control over how I get my message out to my people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to have access to how I talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Sarah. She said I activated this. Yo, the shades in the new crib. You hear me? Everything over there. So that's what I gotta sit down and work on. I talked to a few people about it. This is strenuous for me, I ain't gonna lie, but it's taking it to the next level. So that's what we working on now, man. Just being able to do that. And then I want the research tools to be right there, from discount cash flow, and where it tells you if this overrated or not. Where this a buy, this a sell, this overvalued, this undervalued, this is good, this P ratio is good, this bad, this good, this bad. But also it have daily news, like what's going on. Like you go in there, everything you see on CNBC, the stock ticker symbols and stuff be flying through there and all that. Maybe even have it to where whatever businesses, if you create a watch list on there, you'll get instant alerts about things that's going on with the business that you're in. So yeah, man. So we just working on just building it to the next level, because I just don't want them to have sole control over how I get my message out to my people. And how I'm able to explain things to my people. So I'm looking for that. I'm working on that. It's a big vision as well. Yep, already did the ADAs already with the people. Yes, already did that with the 3 people. Yeah. I work with accessibility and disability. Be sure it's ADA compliant, but also efficient. 100%. Thank you, Queen. Yeah. So that's what we working on. So we working on it. I just wanted to put it out there. Sometimes they say don't tell people what you're doing, but I think y'all found it to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about to happen overnight, but it's something we working on. I'm putting it in play, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that we building, we expanding, we growing. So we might as well take control of what we doing and be able to put ourselves on another platform. So at that point, we'll just use Instagram and Facebook to flood people to Trap University. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. But let's get back to it. So we on chapter 8. Remember the homework, right? The homework, Friday. Right? Friday. Everyone got to read by Friday Buffett's 1988 letter to shareholders. Right? That's Friday. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about this. The markets aren't fully efficient because humans control its auction-driven price mechanism. Humans are subject to vacillate between fear and greed, right? Fear and greed. And so we talked about that, right? So the market is bipolar. Some days is on fear and some days is on greed, right? But we also understand that fear and greed doesn't tell us value. So we are currently reading from the Dhandho Investor by Munesh Prabrai. We are on chapter 8. We're going to stop at chapter 9 tonight. And then the next book club, we'll do 10 through 13. And then we'll follow it with 14 through 17. Everybody cool with that? All right, cool. So check this out. It says something. Stock prices move around quite a bit, more than the movement of an underlying intrinsic value of the asset. So we talked about that, right? This is why we need to find value, because value of the core business, it changes when business add more value, but it doesn't change as sporadically as stock prices do, right? So stock prices change every day, all day, because of emotion. You feel what I'm saying? The value doesn't change that rapid. So this is why we look at value instead of stock price. This is why I tell y'all all the time, like, stock price is one of the last things we dig into. I know it's hard to say we don't look at them, but it's one of the last things we look into, simply because why? Immediately, if we look at a stock and we look at a stock price, in our mind, we're going to say something like this: oh, that costs too much. I'm going to wait for the pullback. Or I'm going to wait for it to go on a discount. How do you know it's not trading at a discount already? You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is, we don't need to look at price first. We look at value. Where's the value? We find value in the business, right? And in finding the value at that point, then we start doing our due diligence. Once we do our due diligence, then we move on. Whitney laughed because that's what people do, right? She laughed with the sweat because that's what people do. It's the first thing you do when you look at a stock. Oh, that's too high. I'm waiting on a pullback. You don't even know what the value is of it. Oh, I'm waiting for it. It's at 70 right now. I'm gonna wait till it gets about 40. You don't even know what the value is. How you know how you know when the pullback coming? How you know it ain't trading at below its value right now? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that? Because listen, even Jim Cramer said there's a bear market every day somewhere, right? There are stocks right now that are discounted. When you say verbatim, for sure. That's what people do. It's the idea. It's just it. That's why we don't worry about that. I know it. I watch people comments all the time. Oh, I'm waiting on a pullback. When the pullback gonna be, fam? Oh, that's too high right now. How do you know, fam? You don't even know what the value is of the business. It's something Jared said. You don't even know what a pullback is. You don't even know what a pullback is. Oh man, I'm waiting for it to go cheaper. It's still cheap. You know what I'm saying? But it's just in people's mind to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's in their brain. They wired that way. It's second nature. It's second nature. Man, you about to get that? Nah, man, I'm waiting for that thing high right now. I'm waiting for that thing to pull back. That thing got to pull. Brittany says the tone for me. I'm saying, y'all know that's what people be doing. Go read them people comment. I bet you tomorrow if I post a stock, people gonna say, oh, that's a good stock, man. I'm waiting on that pullback though. When? I'm waiting on, no, it's their favorite one. This is the favorite one right here. I'm waiting on a dip. That's their favorite saying right there. Oh, I'm waiting on a dip. The what? Man, I'm waiting on a dip, man. Nah, I'm waiting on a dip. I'm waiting till it go a little cheap so I can get on a dip. Fam, the thing's still dipping. What you talking about? It's cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on a dip. Trap, I feel that. I'm waiting on a dip, Trap. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know that's people's favorite saying. Go look in them comments on my page. Man, I'm waiting on a dip, Trap. I'm gonna get it a little cheaper. Y'all know that. Y'all know that what people be saying. Man, I'm waiting on a dip, fam. No, that's it, Tim. If they don't say the dip, that's what they say too. Oh, I'm waiting for it to come down some. What? What do you... Now I'm waiting for it to come down some, fam. I thought about getting it right there. I thought I was gonna get it at 80. I'm gonna wait till it hit. I'm gonna wait till it get like 65. I'm wait till it come down a little bit, a little too high right now. Fam, it's already dipping. It's the dip right now. Oh man. Listen, them people be. Listen, y'all. Listen. I'm telling you. Man, I be crying laughing in my DMs, yo. If I could let y'all read them DMs, man. Oh, my God. Trap, what you think about this, man? I thought about getting it at this, but I'm waiting for it to dip. I'm like, bro, the thing been on discount for 90 days. How much you... How far you wanted to dip? What you wanted to do? You wanted to do a backflip? It's cheap. Get it. Oh, man. That was funny. Oh, man. So, let me stop, fam. Let me get back in here. Let me stop, y'all, because I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about nobody. I'm not. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. I'm full of energy. I feel good right now. I love y'all, you hear me? Y'all family, man. So, check this out. Man. When Amazon gonna dip back under 1,000? Shit. You tell me. How can you know when it's on discount? Okay, that's a good question, Brian. So what happens is we have to do we have to analyze the business. We have to analyze the free cash flow, discount for cash flow. We have to look at PE ratios. Those are important for us to know even. Another site we can go to, we can look at the relative strength index, the RSI, to see if the market itself is overbought or oversold. We can also, I'm going to tell y'all something, and it's a big misconception that people like to use, and I'm telling y'all, this is not real. You cannot, and I'm going to be real with y'all, looking at the 50-day and the 200-day moving average will not tell you if this stock is on sale. It's only going to tell you what people have been buying it for within the 50-day and the 200-day. A lot of people like to do it. Matter of fact, since we on here, let me see. I'll go on here right quick. Let me show y'all something right quick. A lot of people will tell y'all to use this, but, man, listen. It was a blessing that I lost my book, because I'm able to I ain't lose it, but it's at my apartment. Let me show y'all something right quick. All right, so let me show y'all something right quick. So right here, right? Don't get intimidated by this, y'all. Nobody get intimidated by this. Why they got this ad on my thing, man? Y'all tripping. Sexy bra for women. Why is that on the stock market page? Oh, these people out of hand. All right, so let me show y'all something right quick. So right now we on stockcharts.com, right? And so you can look at this just to see the momentum, and I'll get into candlesticks with y'all another time. But right now we're going to look at the 50-day moving average, right? Let me see what Brittany said. Hold on. I was on Zoom earlier. Man, I don't know what that is. Snitching what? That thing says ad. I don't know what that thing got on there. Now they showing me shaving things for women. I don't know what this thing got going on over here, man. I don't know what is that. Nah, yo. Nah, I don't rock like that, man. I don't got no girl. My daughter sure can't wear them. So let's look at this right here. And so we see right here where it says 50. Everybody can see this where it says 50. Visas heard you talk about bra. Bruh, talking about bruh, he thought you talking about your homie. Facts, right? So everybody can see this right here where it says simple moving average. And everybody was on here where it said 200 day, right? Single, I'm saying, y'all got me. I'm trying to test somebody. I'm single and I'm saying single right here. Man, stop, y'all. So we can see 50 day and 200 day, right? Y'all wilding right now. Y'all got me. Y'all tripping, y'all. So let's look. So right here we looking at the 50 day. So it tells us 50 day and 200 day. So then we go right here. It shows us the 50 days in the blue. Right, Jamil? Got me all off my game, right? The 50 days in the blue and the 200 day is in the red, right? So if we look here, it shows us where the 50 day has been at, right? So the 50 day has been trading at about, the 50 day has been trading at about $343 for the 50 day area and $291 in the 200 day moving area, right? So what happens is, and so this is where it's currently at. So we got to always read this. Let me back up and get it back. All right, so this is the daily. So this is where it's at right now currently, right? And so the volume tells us how many people are in and out of this all day. All right, so you got about 23 million people inside of Apple, all right? So everybody understand where we at right now? And this is just something to show y'all, all right? Yeah, this Apple. Yeah, Pat, this Apple. So everybody with me right now? Let me see if we trapping, if y'all with me, if y'all understand what we doing right now. Just to show y'all something, that's all. All right, cool. All right, so this is what happens. Now, this doesn't tell us the value of the business. Neither of these, stockcharts.com, neither of these tell us the value of the business. But I'm going to tell you this. If something was to happen and Apple went under the 200-day moving average, that is signs of a bear market, and I would say to buy. If you can ever get a business under the 200-day moving average, you know, I'm not going to say go all in, but it is an opportunity. It is a buying opportunity. I'll say that. Under the 50-day moving average, I'm not sold on that because that's just tell me with that. But 200 days, you know, I'll, you know, get in a little bit. You know, you can, you know, get your foot wet if it falls under it. Because if it hits here, if it gets under the 200-day moving average, that's signs of panic anyway. So anything so what happens is anything under the 50-day moving average might signal a correction. Right? Anything under because that means it's under, you know, 10%. You know what I'm saying? But anything, that's how I use it too. I look at my first, then it was called moving facts. Yeah, so if you can find something, yes, there you go. It's a potential buy. Way to help me out right there, Pat. I was trying to look for the right words to say. Anything under the 200-day is a potential. That's a good sign to buy. So we like to buy things in tranches, which means in sets, right? We can buy things in sets. So if we buy them in sets, anything under here will signal panic for people because they'll already know, you know, anything under 200-day moving average is going to actually signal a bear market for this stock anyway. So we definitely need to understand that. And then later one day I'll get into what these candlesticks are. I'm going to put up a chart reading class for us too. So we can just understand how the chart. So now we can understand this while we are here. See how these charts only tell us what's been happening with the stock. Right? It tells us momentum. It tells us momentum opening and closes. It's like this here will be considered an uptrend. This is considered an uptrend right here. See this? So you drew your line, this would be an uptrend. And this would be considered a downtrend. So this is what traders are looking at. This is what traders are looking at. Traders are looking at 3 to 6 candles. Most traders are looking at 3 to 6 candles. The first 3 candles, they'll show them something. The next 3 candles, they're going to identify with it. You know what I'm saying? So traders are looking for momentum. That's what these charts are telling us. And then you can break these candlesticks down into 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 minute. These candlesticks, depending on the trader, can be broken down into, minutes. So this would be this can be a 1 minute candlestick. And so this means this is what the stock is doing every minute. And this can be a 5 minute. So this means this stock will shake, this candlestick will take a form. Every 5 minutes, it'll make a form. Or it can be every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, the candlestick will make a form. That form will tell you what traders are doing. I mean, that'll tell you what the stock is doing every 15 minutes. And so traders going to look at this. Man, Trap knows some shit. Yeah, I just, I don't teach it, but, And this is what traders are looking at. So a trader can look at this and say, okay, this isn't. So this will tell a trader this is going to, and then this tells you something. This is called a wick. And so this is a downtrend. And then, so, you still in a downtrend right here. So this whole thing is a downtrend for traders. So this is a complete down. This is called sideways. So this will be a sideways move right here. And then this is a downtrend right here. And then you got a bounce. So this would be a spike, right? And then you got another downtrend. So a trader probably would have rolled that, right? Maybe sold off. So you probably got here, sold off here. And if you're in option trade, if you had some puts going on, you made money right here. And then if you had some calls going on, you made money all the way through. So you could have traded this all the way up with Apple, right? And so this chart is showing you from February until now. So this is a 6-month chart almost. Y'all with me? So this is almost, this is a 6. So this is actually what Apple price has did between February and today. So you can actually, look at that. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to give y'all something on that. And then you can get into this, the MACD and the scholastics and all that. I can get into all that, but I don't want to confuse nobody. I ain't here for that, you hear me? Back to regular schedule program, you hear me? Back to our regular schedule program, you hear me? I just wanted to tell y'all. Nah, Ingrid, it's not in the book. I was actually just showing something. I was just showing them something. Y'all know I do that shit sometimes. I just show y'all something. Yeah, so just want to show y'all that right quick. So we'll get back into okay, how do we get? Oh, so this was important. Oh, let me see. So Pat, what you answer? Pat said because a lot of people are selling and with supply and demand. Let me see. So that's to Doug. Let me see what Doug was at. Doug. Why volume go up? Why volume go up when stock prices go down? So the volume is only telling you people are inside. Like Pat said, is dealing with supply and demand. Volume is just people that's in the stock. So think about it. If a stock price going down, that means it don't matter what they doing, buying or selling. They in that stock. So because they in that, you are part of the volume. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens when the stock go down? I mean, people buying. I mean, people selling. So you're going to see a volume go up because more people are into it. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that helped me out a lot. For sure, Tabitha, it's all good. So that's why you may see that them charts look like hieroglyphics. Don't worry. Y'all right. So, charts, don't get me wrong, you can use technical analysis, but I'm going to be real with you. So every I'm about to repeat what Lala said. Jesus. So for us as fundamental investors, we don't rely heavy on technicals. But for me, technicals go as far as that 50-day, 200-day, RSI. I may look at a few other things, but nothing real major. I may look at a 6-month, 5-year chart to understand that. Also, we talked about this before. I'll look at the chart and I'll see what dips happened at, what major dips happened at. If something major happened, I can identify with that date because you saw that chart showed us from February to July. So if I'm looking for any major dips, and then when I see a major dip on that chart, I can identify what day that was. And I can see what happened. Now backtrack Apple to, let's say, February the 18th. And I'll see what articles were out. You know what I'm saying? I'll go back to see what happened in February the 18th. You know, between that area, between the 16th and the 18th, what caused the sell-off? Was it a sell-off? Was it a pullback? So I can understand what caused the stock to move the way it did. That's all part of learning the business. You know what I'm saying? So I do that often. I do that for fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I gotta take this detox tonight too, y'all. Yeah, I gotta take that tonight. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so let's see. This was dope. Okay, so let's get to this page here. Page 64. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Y'all enjoying the book club tonight? Y'all enjoying the book club tonight? How y'all feeling? All right, so we got this detox is crazy. Say this one I'm about to take, yo. This the best detox ever in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the best detox in the world. If anybody want to lose like 3 to 5 pounds right quick, clean your whole insides out and everything, take this detox. I'll show it to y'all later. Yeah, so I'm glad y'all enjoying the book club tonight, man, for sure. So one of the things it says, between the sources, there are hold on, let me read this first. It says, how can we get our hands around all of the distressed businesses? We don't. We eliminate all businesses that are not simple or fall outside of our circle of competence. Yeah. What's the name of it? I'm going to get it. We out here. Man, you must be from New Orleans because only we say that. We out here. We lit like them candles on that chalk for sure. You heard me? Blue, what's good, King? Man, I'm going to tell y'all a little story about Blue, man. Met Blue when I was in the pen, man. Good dude, chill dude, man. I used to play basketball with Blue, man. He kind of tall. He a big fella, right? So he used to be bouncing his weight around on people, you heard me? But I'm proud of you, man. I saw Blue just, I saw Blue just got married. He celebrated his anniversary with his girl, man, with his queen. Just want to tell you, man, I appreciate you for being here, man. I appreciate your growth, family. We come a long way. You know what I'm saying? I met Blue probably like 04, 05 sometime. So I just want to tell you that, man, I appreciate your growth. I see you growing. I see you striving. I remember when Blue first wanted to get in this. Oh, you said that in B-more too? For sure. I remember Blue DM me. And Blue was like, man, I don't know nothing about investing free, bro, but I see what you're doing, and I just want to be a part of it. I was like, nah, man, take your time. Take your time, learn. Keep soaking up the information. I said, because you're going to change. You know, you're going to introduce your family to wealth, man. And I see him active all the time. I see him in the building. So I just want, as everybody, just tell Blue, man, salute. Tell him we appreciate him in a group. I appreciate his growth. So I appreciate that. And I'm from DC. We definitely probably stole it from y'all. Like, I know you fucking lying. Yep, that's New Orleans too. Yeah, that's New Orleans too. You hear me? But yeah. Yeah, Blue, man, Not did not call them so definitely that. So it says. So let's talk about this. It says between the sources, there are now a plethora of candidate distressed businesses to examine. How do we get our arms around all of them? We don't. We begin by eliminating all businesses that are either not simple businesses or fall squarely outside of our circle of competence. What's left is a very small handful of simple, well understood businesses under distress. We are now ready to apply the Dhandho investor. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, right? You in here, fam? You in here? That's all right. You in here? You hear me? You in here? You rolling, man? You just take it slowly but surely, man. You here? You know what I'm saying? We here to help. We here to teach. We here to learn. Even though I'm still a student to the game, so don't never feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? We all learning, man. You know what I'm saying? No one is greater than the other. One of the great things that I heard Baker say before was, man, no trapper left behind. And since I saw Baker put that up, man, that has been one of the mottos, man. No trapper left behind. So I want y'all to understand something. So a lot of times we'll see businesses running, and we'll see people like, yo, did you get into this business? Did you get into that business? Did you get into this business? Did you get into that? I'll be like, nah, man, I ain't get into all them businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? Because them businesses don't fit what we doing. them businesses don't fit what we doing. We don't have to be in every business. So let's talk about this one. So one of the things he said in chapter 9 was that I really liked and that we can learn from was, where is that? So I got it wrote down, but I want to, did I write the page down? 67. All right, 67. He says, okay, I got it. He says, good businesses with good moats generate high returns on invested capital. So one of the things, that's a gem for y'all. So one of the things we can look for is return on invested capital. We look for return on invested capital, ROIC, when you're looking at a business and you want to measure the returns. Remember what we said, good businesses with good moats generate high returns on invested capital. The balance sheet tells us the amount of capital deployed in the business. The income and cash flow statement tell us how much they are earning off the capital. So, something we want to look at. We want to look at businesses that, ROIC, return on invested capital. We want to see, because every business has to invest money. This is how they make money. Every business has to use invested money to generate more returns, right? The oxygen to every business is what? Capital, money. Right? So look for businesses. When you study the businesses, look for the ROIC. You want to see those returns. You want to see those consistently increasing. Bing! That's a gem for y'all. Along with the other gems we was giving out, right? You're looking at that. All right? So now I'm going to show y'all something. See something. Check this out. Excuse me. Take example, one of my favorite restaurants, Chipotle. Whenever I go there, there is usually a line all the way out the door. In spite of the fact that there is this long line, and I live in Southern California with a plethora of choices for Mexican food, I still remain loyal. Why? Well, partly it's the fresh, high-quality ingredients. Partly it's the tasty food. Partly it's the ambiance. And partly the ability to precisely decide which ingredients I want in what quantity. Right? All of the other Mexican and fast food restaurant owners in town are fully aware of the Chipotle phenomenon. They hate it and want to do something about it, but they can't. Not easily anyway. It would be a significant uphill battle to replicate Chipotle. I'm sure many will try, and eventually a few might succeed. But in the meanwhile, Chipotle is likely to continue to thrive for years on end. When more players enter the market, they are likely to take consumers customers away from the other restaurants rather than Chipotle. Y'all feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Did y'all understand that? Did y'all understand that? And so once he broke, I was like, ooh. And then it like, yo, like for real. And so once I put a price on it, not a different one, I had to put a price on it. See, I could have easily said, all right, this is what I'm getting it for. I had to then do my research and put a price on it. You feel what I'm saying? But we see the model. You feel me? We put a price on it, right? So now he dug a little deeper. He said, Chipotle recently opened at this time 500 restaurant. It could have easily grown. Now check this out. It could this about to be a diamond for y'all. I'm telling y'all, like this why I look. See, people don't be understanding why reading about things are so great. You gotta read from these great investors because they give you so much game. They give you so much game. I literally use this. So let me see if he said right here. Easily grow 10 times from its present footprint, not to mention its enormous perspective overseas. Chipotle has a durable moat. This durable moat causes customers like me to continue to go there regardless of the wait. This moat allows Chipotle to have the ability to earn supernormal profits. Best I can tell, those profits are here to stay. That ain't it. That ain't it. I want y'all to read this. I want y'all to see this part. So check this out. Listen to this. I need everybody to listen. I need everybody to listen to this. Like, for real. Hear me right here when I say this. Check this out. Check this out. So, if a Chipotle store costs $700,000 to open and it generates $250,000 a year in free cash flow, it's a damn good business. Every 3 years, it can take the cash flow and open another Chipotle. When it starts franchising, the return on investing capital is exponentially higher. Throughout history, kings have sought to build heavily fortified castles with even wider and deeper moats. At the same time, the marauding invaders continue to attack unabated and have endlessly improved the tools and techniques. Bingo, that's it right there, Baker. I just hit it. So listen to what this was a diamond. So he went as deep as doing this. Look how deep he went into this. He went so deep as to saying, this is how much it costs to start a Chipotle. This is how much it costs us to start one. $700,000. $700,000 to start one. Then, from doing the research into the business to the fundamentals, because see, this is the thing about the fundamentals. He would have never got that from looking at charts. You wouldn't have got that information from looking at charts. You feel me? He wouldn't have got that information from looking at charts. So look what he did. Once we went into the charts, he realized, oh, they're averaging $250,000 in free cash flow. So in 3 years, this business can take the money from the free cash flow and open another one up, which now helps them continuously build, right? And do what? Build other relationships with other farmers in the industry, in the area around the store, build those relationships with farmers so they can continuously get fresh produce, right? So they continuously have fresh ingredients for people. So now the moat has grown even more so because now you've empowered the farmers. Also, they now help farmers with the soil so they can continuously have great products come from the soil, and even the meat products that they do use, they make sure that the area that they use are safe, they got enough space. So now they helping the environment. So say they helping the land, they helping the farmers, and they helping the customer. They killing out, they knocking out so many birds with one stone, right? Right, now they about to double up and drop these cauliflower bowls. Right? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all. You feel me? You feel me? You gotta go visit it. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I go into like Lululemon. I love Lululemon. I go into their stores and I be like, yo, they really got this store laid out for people. Like, damn, this store is just laid out for people in here. These people, you can't help but to go in the Lululemon store and spend some money. This has got the thing. I see why all these women wearing all this stuff. This is godly. Right? So that's one of the great things you want to do. Like, so I wanted y'all to catch that. Right? And it says that the balance sheet tells us a lot about the capital deployed. The income and cash flow statements tell us how much they are earning off the capital. So that was the dope breakdown from what we needed to know about that. So we're gonna stop there. Yep, and the business is boring. The business is not an exciting business. Yeah, I love Lulu. So hold on, give me a second. Let me go get this paper because I got a couple people who I need to address with their addresses, y'all. So give me a second. You hear me? Yeah, I love Lululemon too. So, I think Kiara Collins just sent me her information. So, Quentin Council, I need your address. Your address, it wasn't all there. Angela Davis, your address. Dwayne Harvey is telling me I needed an apartment number, but I think it went out. And yeah, that's it. I need those people. I got Miles Townsend, that one came up. Candace Snipes, that one came up. So Kiara Collins, I got the email from you. I'll answer you. I got your email. But yeah, so Michelle Rogers, I need your address. So if you in here, if you see it, hit me on Instagram and put Trappers. So that's it. So I need those people to send me your addresses. Jamil Bell, did you get my email? About my team, actually, I got 3 texts from my team right now. I got Angela Davis. Oh, what Baker said? So I'm actually gonna be going through. Actually, once I get off this, I'm gonna do that right now. Jamil. So I'll be going through my emails and things tonight to get on that. Also, I know some of y'all asked me about the detox thing coming in a bag. You hear me? I smell it already. God. This thing seeps through the bottle, yo. Oh, God. So this the thing right here. It's called Green Valley. Yo, I smell this. Nah, get back in this bottle, man. I smell this thing, yo. And you gotta drink it. Yo, I smell this through the bottle. Yeah, somebody asked, yeah, thank you for that, Pat. Yeah, I got some merch coming. Some more merch gonna come for the group, but just give me a couple weeks, man. I wanna make sure I get everybody their shirts. I wanna make sure everybody get theirs. So, but this stuff is, when I say this is powerful, yo, I'm talking about, yeah, this the one I did before. Yeah. So it's Green Valley. It's a cleanser, yo. Yeah, the shirts ain't out right now, Queen. They on, I gotta wait till everybody get them. They not out right now. I'm out of them, so we're gonna get it back. What does it smell like? Nah, I'm at my great aunt spot right now. I ain't at the crib yet. I'm gonna go there tonight though. Yo, it does everything, man. It says shake well. I would let y'all see me take it, but I'm gonna probably cry when I take it here. But listen to what's in here. Moringa, dandelion. Listen to this stuff. King of the forest. What is that? King of the forest, soursop leaf. Gwynny henweed. Gwynny henweed. Jack na bush. Jack na bush. Inflammation weed. Leaf of life. Aloe vera. Prickly pear. Garlic. Star of anise. And cinnamon. Man, this stuff here, man, it turn your insides out, yo. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you take it, just don't have no, that's why I'm gonna take it at night. I'm gonna take it at night, so, you know, by the time I get up in the morning, it be done ran through me. But that's it, man. So, but I hope y'all enjoy the club tonight. I hope y'all enjoy the night, man. We had fun, man. So I ordered off Amazon. So one of my friends put me on it. I'm gonna tell you something. You only need this maybe twice a year. Yeah, you only need this like twice a year. I did it back in January. It's the second half of the year, so I'm about to go it again, man. So look, no artificial flavor, sugars, growth hormones, coloring, nothing. No GMO, no toxins, no nothing. Yo, listen. It's all roots and herbs, yo. It smell like root. It smell like dirt, yo. Yeah, hell no, it was a drink. Yeah, yo. And then you gotta chase it with more water. Oh, God. Oh, God, is it, though. But definitely, yo, I appreciate y'all. Oh, you gotta drink the whole bottle. No, you gotta drink the whole bottle. You gotta drink the whole thing. Yup, anybody West, because one of my friend who put me on this is from Jamaica. And yo, so if anybody West Indian, we know about them ingredients, 100%. My friend who put me on this is Jamaican. She from Jamaica, and I was like, man, your people don't like you because they made you drink this. They was punishing you. They don't like you. This was punishment. No, I'm not putting that up there. The name of it is Green Valley. It's a 1-day detox. Yeah, and then once I take it, I'm going to really do like no sugars and stuff for 30 days, man. No sugars, no nothing. Just eat fruits and vegetables, man, in my body. About to transform, y'all. I'm 38, man, so, you know. But anyway, man, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all had enjoyed tonight, man. It was good energy. I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, Friday, yes, cleanse your colons, your small intestines, everything. Yep, Pat, I do it like this. And I be doing it the whole while. Look, that's what I be doing. I be taking. Yo, that's a lot. I'm gonna call Pocky and Sandy when I take it so they can laugh at me the whole while. That's what they gonna do anyway. So just want to tell y'all I love y'all. So I'm gonna set the date for when we gonna do the next book club. Probably do it next week. Knock these next 4 chapters out. Of course, I got a jar of sea moss in the crib, in the ice box. So definitely that, man. I know the Queen Jamila gonna have a good transcript for us tonight for this. Lala and Baker, appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody tonight, man. I want y'all to just pray for everybody in the group, man. I pray that everybody have a great week. Send us abundance and overflow to everybody this week, man. Today gonna be a great week for everybody, man. I can feel it. I know it. I love y'all again. This week, y'all gonna see me ramp it up a little more on the page and in the group a little more. I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm feeling it, right? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling real good, right? You hear me? So with that being said, man, I love y'all. Y'all have a great week. See y'all in the morning, man. You hear me? I love y'all. 100. I'm out.